Welcome to Kids Are Chef, where we prepare a great meal and a great topic. I'm Chef Jana, and today we're joined with several of our co-hosts.
I'm Chef Aaliyah.
I'm Chef Nevia.
I'm Chef Richard.
I'm Chef Christian.
And today we're at Lake Clear Land Trust. We're with Miss Ziashe. She's going to teach us about herbal plants, how to build our own healthy skin cream, and how to make a garden. So, Miss Ziashe, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm originally from Anchorage, Alaska. I started gardening a couple years ago at a local farm here in Atlanta, and from there I kind of fell in love with agriculture and teaching youth like you guys. So I'm going to show you guys the garden. So it's early in the planting season, so I just put down a couple of different plants. So I guess I'm going to talk to you guys just a little bit about what we have here. This right here is a terrace. So in urban farms, a lot of times there's not really that much space to garden. So you kind of have to use different techniques to utilize the space given. So this used to look like this right here. But we shoveled it out so we could grow some stuff up here. These plants over here, this right here is squash. And then we have a lot of herbs. So I'm a big fan of herbal medicine, and later on we're going to be making some products out of the plants out here that are growing. Can you guys, I don't know, I kind of want you guys to try some things. So if you guys could kind of take a step up here if you'd like, and then take a leaf, smell it first, and then try to taste it and guess what you think it is.
Mint. Yeah, mint.
Mm-hmm. Mint is in what?
Gum.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of oils.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tea? Yes. Mint is actually really good for digestion. Like if you have stomach aches or even headaches and migraines, people use mint as a way to combat that. So I do grow a lot of mint out here and dry it out and make teas out of it. Over here, can you guys grab a leaf from that big one? Mm-hmm.
Is it spearmint or no?
It's a type of mint. It is a type of mint.
Peppermint? No.
It's not peppermint.
Winter mint?
That is actually mountain mint.
Mountain mint?
Mm-hmm. It's one of the stronger mints, and it's actually my favorite mint. Mm-hmm. Then this one over here, if you guys can pull off a piece and try that, the one right next to it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, like a onion?
Oh, yeah. Red onion. No, not red onion. Green.
Y'all are really close.
Green onion?
Chive. And you see the flower on the top? Mm-hmm. That's going to help bring a lot of pollinators to the garden, and we need those in order to have more fruits and vegetables growing. Next to it,
This is rosemary.
yes. Rosemary is actually one of my favorite herbs. It's really good for hair growth. So whenever I'm making like a hair butter or like a conditioner, or even just making a rinse, I'll put rosemary in it, whether it be rosemary oil or like just steep it and soak my hair in it, and that helps stimulate your hair follicles to make your hair grow. Also, just like a little fun fact about rosemary, have you guys ever seen like pictures of people like Greece, and they have like the rosemary behind their ear? It actually helps boost memory, so people, that's why they put it behind their ear. So yeah. Over here, what do you guys think that one is? And feel free to touch everything, smell everything.
Thyme?
No, not quite, but close.
What does it start with?
It starts with an L.
Oh,
It's kind of like rosemary.
I'm lost.
You're lost. This is lavender.
oh my god.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I should know that.
Really, really good for calming and relaxation and stress.
Like I need to take some of this then.
Yes, yes. Then over here, these seedlings, baby plants. I'll just talk a little bit about them just because like it's a little bit hard to tell. So this is St. John's wort over here. It's really, really good for calming and relaxation as well. Skullcap, calming relaxation as well. And then we have some chamomile. So have you guys ever had like chamomile tea
Yes.
when you're sick?
Yes.
Some no's and some yeses. Well, they give it to you to help kind of like calm you down and soothe like your stomach and cough and flu, stuff like that. So over here we have some okra growing. And then over here we have some yellow watermelons. Have y'all ever had yellow watermelons before?
I've seen them.
You've seen them?
I've seen them, but I've never had them.
Yeah. I'm excited for you guys to come back and taste it for the first time because it's the best fruit I have ever had in my whole entire life. So now I guess we can start planting some herbs that we're going to be using in our salad. So first, to start off, when we're planting, we kind of want to loosen up the soil just a little bit. So basically this is like tilling it with a shovel, basically. So you're just going to kind of break it up and loosen up the soil so the roots have, more room to expand. All right. So this is going to be a little mini herb garden. And we have some thyme, some patchouli, some sage, some lemon balm, and some chocolate mint. All right. Most of these herbs are going to be used in the products, and I'll explain a little bit more about them once we start planting them. Okay. And because this soil has a lot of clay in it, we're gonna put a little bit of compost in there too. Do you guys know what compost is? Yes. Yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfect. So you want to go ahead and just sprinkle just a little bit of compost in the inside. Yep, perfect. Now you're gonna go ahead and take your plant out. Right, once you get your plant out of your container, before you put it in, you wanna squeeze the bottom of it. Kind of massage it a bit and make sure your roots are loose. That's gonna help them expand, soak up more water, and they get a lot bigger over time. Yep, and you can go ahead and set it in there. And then you can put a little bit more compost around it. Is this good? Let's see. Break it up just a little bit more. Perfect, and you can go ahead and put it in. And then you're going to want to put a little bit of compost around it. Right, and you can fill it in with the rest of the soil that's around it.
Do you want us to do another one?
Yes. Alright guys, so we're going to plant 2 more herbs. We have some patchouli and we also have some lemon balm. Alright, so you can go ahead and dig a hole right here, and you can go ahead and dig a hole right there. Perfect. So you can go ahead and add some compost. Have you guys ever used patchouli or lemon balm before?
No, I haven't.
No? Lemon balm, a lot of times people use it in their teas. Specifically, like if you have a hard time focusing, it's really good for that. I know sometimes when I need like a break or to like refocus, I'll get some lemon balm and make a tea with it. And patchouli is actually really good for cuts and scrapes and inflammation. Have you ever heard of inflammation before?
I think I've heard inflammation. I think I've heard of it.
What do you think it is?
Isn't like something that's irritating or something?
Like a lot of times, different areas of the body will get swollen or inflamed. It helps with that, which is why people use it for like scrapes and bruises and stuff like that. Perfect, guys. And then you want to massage it. Make sure your roots are loose. You kind of could break it apart a little bit too. Perfect. So you can go ahead and put your lemon balm in. And with this, you might want to dig it just a little bit more and then place it. Yeah. And then you can go ahead and put the compost around it. A little bit of this. And then a little bit of the original soil. You can just go ahead and fill it in with this. Perfect. And you can go ahead and fill it in with the soil. All right. And we're done. Alright guys, so we're going to be planting raspberries. So in each one of you guys' holes should be a raspberry plant. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of compost and we're going to go ahead and put that inside of our hole with some organic soil, and we're going to mix that with the soil that's already there. So make sure that the root is buried underneath the soil. Perfect. Perfect.
This has been so much fun. Thank you, Miss Yashe, for coming out here with us and helping us make these plants.
Thank you guys for coming out. I had a lot of fun and I can't wait to see you guys again next time.
Thank you for watching Kids Are Chefs.
Stay tuned for our next episode where we actually make our herbal skincare product.
Bye.